Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comment, our opinion about the video we watch constructively as we watch this video, my people.
OS versus autopilot, which way to go? And my guests are Mazi Tony and Tony for the autopilot, and Mazi Patrick for DOS. Welcome to the show, Mazi Tony and Mazi Patrick. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Azoka. Thank you. I muted myself earlier.
No phone calls on this show, and we're not. The only people who want on the screen is the two debaters. And now let's get it done. We don't have much time. Each debater has 10 minutes to first explain why they took their stand. We have 10 minutes each to explain why you took your stand. Afterwards, we shall be doing 5 minutes to counter your points. Yeah. And with time, we keep reducing it till we are done. I hope this show will be a 1-hour show, but let's see how it goes. Please, I want viewers to know that both are actually within the same body, IPOB. And the debate is aimed at clearing certain doubts and moving forward. And I would like to start with Mazi Patrick, because DOS, we started hearing about DOS before autopilot. So Mazi Patrick, we'd like you to tell us why you chose DOS and why you choose to stand by DOS despite all odds.
Yeah, well, Mazi Azoka, thank you for the opportunity given. I just find it imperative because of the argument. You know, a lot of people are being misled. A lot of people don't understand what Directorate of State is. And that is why you see the confusion of genuine people. There are genuine people who do not understand the operations of the Directorate of State. And because of that ignorance, we'll continue to educate them. We'll continue to educate people who really understand, you know, who are genuine, who need to know, you know, what the activities of Directorate of State are. And the reason I start with Directorate of State is because it is a structure that is set up by our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, to work with. And we don't have any other choice or option than work with them. That is why I stand with the Directorate of State, yes.
Okay, are you done, Mazi Patrick? Are you done for now? Because you have like 10 minutes to like tell us why you chose DOS, or you're done for now. Hello, Mazi Patrick, are you done? We can't hear you, Mazi Patrick.
Okay, before he enters, let me highlight on why I believe in the balance of autopilot in IPOB, not because of I want to create enmity between or inside IPOB as an agitator or freedom fighting organization. I belong to IPOB. I started IPOB journey from 2013. Though I was not a registered member, but immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came up before Jonathan left office. I joined during that time when they normally play our father's music concerning Biafra and Biafra songs. Then if you are a good Biafra IPOB member, what Nnamdi Kanu used to start is topics are Biafra war songs in those days. Then if you can listen to it very well, that aggravated people to like, what is this man up to? Now, from that period till probably when the issue of Imam Mezu, Uche Mefo and co came up, when he was arrested in 2017, where is this particular DOS? That's my question. In 2017, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu one of IPOB, which I respect and reverence, where was DOS? When even Uche Mefo was there, they were all silenced. Remember, when DOS started making waves, was when they moved most of the activities of IPOB to Germany. That was when DOS, they now started hearing DOS. And all of a sudden, immediately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. DOS now all of a sudden rose like a giant, not to say what really happened in Kenya, but rather to say if you don't want to obey or listen and stand by command and control. And they misinterpreted this issue of command and control. For example, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya, stayed 8 days before we even know, that's we the IPOB members knew what was happening. We saw him in Nigerian newspaper. The zoo minister, justice person was even talking about it. And now IPOB people, so many people even got heart attack. So many people were not happy. So people were saying, what really happened? When the question was asked, who did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go to pick in the airport? No answer. Who knew Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya? No answer. Don't we have Kenya coordinator, African rep, people that monitor or do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu itinerary day in, day out? All of a sudden, DOS now came out that we should not bother this one. That semantics. All of a sudden, if you ask question, the exact true picture of what happened in Italy, when people ask them, why don't you people do a very thorough forensic investigation or give us exact true picture what happened? They now said, this person, idiot, this person, sabo, this person. They said, okay, we are going for a seat at home. And that seat at home have regenerated to not only IPOB, but rather Biafrans that want this freedom. Because if you are an Igbo man, if you are from the south or eastern region, I won't say southeast because I don't believe in that geographical enclave called southeast or south because in geography there's something like south. If you belong to that particular part of this contraction called Nigeria, you should know that we are into commerce. And if you're into commerce, you need seaport. You need most of all those things. And the policies of Nigeria, when this dispensation entered, was to cripple so many things that affects our livelihood. Now, Nnamdi Kanu was saying something. What we need is just a referendum, nothing else. They were killing us. You remember the time they killed us in Aba when we went for a prayer? Remember when we are doing demonstration was with flag? They killed us in Head Bridge. All this killing. Okay, they said they're Fulani herdsmen. They've been killing us. Anytime you say farmers herders clash, you see farmers dying. Herders are not dying. All these things continued. Nobody said anything till our Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu set up ESN. They now said we are becoming a terrorist organization. ESN are in the bush. They are not in the town. What happened? When Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, the game plan was to silence every single thing he have built. And when IPOB members asked Directorate of State, what is your take? Why is this man in Kenya? What was the mission in Kenya? We need to know. He is our leader. He is working with you people. You people don't have any information. They now started doing rigmarole. That was when Nnamdi Kanu family entered the picture. Kanu Takano, China Sanguru, Directorate of State, all this problem of autopilot started because we are all matured. We are all men. See, as I'm talking to you now, my father fought Biafra Civil War. If nothing is pushing me, if I remember the bullet wound on my father's left arm, it makes me to be mad with anybody that is saying Biafra will not come. Let alone when Biafrans or IPOB members, because it's not all Biafrans that are IPOB members, are now doing things to even kill the only organization that is truly championing this agitation of referendum or liberating Biafrans. Let me put it that way. So are you telling me that when you ask question in a government will silence you, sack you? Did they sack you from heaven? Did they sack you from being what you are? That is where I'm coming from. That is my anger with DOS. They are not doing anything to show Biafrans, not even IPOB members, that they are working for the interests of IPOB and the Biafrans, because the race now is far more bigger than IPOB. That is where I have problem with them. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Tony. Mazi Patrick, are you still online? We realize you left even the guest room. Mazi Patrick, where are you, please? It's time for you to. Okay, you're welcome again, Mazi Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Mazi OJ. It was network issues as a result of other coming into my phone. Yes.
Okay, you're welcome. It's time to begin to counter each other's arguments.
Okay.
Since you, yeah.
As fast as you can. What question do you have for me?
You?
Or should I ask him?
Yeah, ask me. Go ahead.
Okay. See, the problem why DOS is tagging some IPOB members and Biafrans autopilot. I want to start from there. One, when Nnamdi Kanu Onyendu of IPOB went to Kenya, who knew that Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya? That's one. Two, who was the person that Nnamdi Kanu went to pick, that he was accosted in the parking lot and was molested, held for 8 good days? And who was the person that did the phone call for his secretary to send his passport to Germany or UK? And then the phone conversation between Chinasa Moru and the Kanu Takano, when he said, "Hells will roll." What was the end mission? So these 4 questions, just tackle it for me, because that is what Biafrans and IPOB members are eager to hear and get the information, because that is the genesis of autopilot and all this shenanigan that is going on in IPOB.
Okay, so
Okay,
Mazi, yes, I
Yeah,
got the question. I got the question. You know, the problem with autopiloters is that they're always in a hurry over everything. You see the question he asks, these are the questions that the answer would have come directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if the autopiloters have obeyed the rules of engagement, rule that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left behind. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in a better position to respond to some of these questions. He is in a better position to answer. So I don't know why they are in a hurry. When they would have walked towards his freedom, let him come out and tell us every detail, because as far as we are concerned, everything you see and hear is all speculation. That is why you see accusation left, right, and center all over the place, because people are in a hurry to get answers to questions that are supposed to come from a man who is in a better position to respond to some of these questions. As we
Point
all
of
know,
correction.
allow me
Point
to
of
finish.
correction.
Please. Allow
Finish.
me. Allow me to
please.
finish.
Finish. Sorry for disturbing you.
When you were talking, I didn't interrupt you. Allow me
Meanwhile,
to.
let us be seeing your face. Your face is not clear. Come to a place
Yeah,
that is light.
I'm driving now. So
You have to park your car, sit down. That was the rule of this particular debate.
No
I'm
blackout.
driving.
No
I'm
blackout.
driving.
That is one of the rules. Please. That was the
I'm
rules.
driving. Sometimes you will see my face when there is a light reflection.
You try and
when
back.
there is a light reflection,
Mr. Patrick,
you see my face.
Mr. Patrick, that is one problem.
Mazi, allow me to respond to your question.
I cannot, because you are disobeying the rules of this particular program now by nobody seeing your face.
Allow me to respond to your question. What is more important?
We don't need your voice.
Let me give you answers to your question.
Show your face first. Let the world know your face. That's
Mazi,
one.
I'm driving. So
you can
all
park
you need to do
for some minutes.
That
park
is
for
the,
some
that
minutes.
is that
You
even if I park, you will still see my face. Listen, that is the problem with
your car have an inner light.
That is the problem with the autopiloters. Autopiloters are always.
You are now.
Now you ask a question. Now you ask a question.
Yes, but why are you in a
have
place
not
that is
even
no light?
allowed me. What is important to you is my face, not my response. You should be more concerned about the response I'm going to give you.
Response
and my
now.
face is not hidden. My face is not hidden in the media. My face is not hidden in the media.
Okay,
so now let me respond to your answers. You are distracting. Because what you people good, they're doing is distraction. Now allow me to respond to your. Allow me. If you don't allow me, I will go out of the program. Allow me to respond to your question. If you don't allow me to speak, it means you are not ready for the dialogue, debate, or whatever. Allow me to speak.
You are talking your own opinion.
This is not your opinion. I'm here to lecture you. I'm here to lecture you. Listen to my lecture now. Listen to my lecture. Mazi Anthony, listen. Now, there are certain pertinent questions that need answer, but those answers must come appropriately. By the way, there is nothing that you get from whatever source now that you believe, because even the order that Mazi get from inside, all the autopiloters have already disputed it. So even if he tell you that look at what happened in Kenya, you are not still going to believe, because you say it's coming from the lawyer, it's coming from DOS. So why can't you now wait for him to respond to some of when he's out? If you people believe and you are working towards his freedom, why are you in a hurry to get answers that are personal, that he will be in a position to explain who called him to come to the airport? he will be in a better position to tell you who sold him, who did what, and who didn't do what. But autopiloters are always in a hurry to get answers, and even when you give them those answers, they will still dispute it, creating confusion, creating chaos all over the place. Mazi, do you have any other question to ask me?
Can I ask you one question now?
Go ahead, continue. I'm here to lecture you. Go ahead.
You say you don't, please correct yourself by saying you are lecturing me.
I'm not going to ask you. I'm not going to ask you any question.
Correct yourself.
I'm putting you in a position where you will be the one asking the question, and I'll be lecturing you, because I know that there is no question I'm going to ask you. I'm not going to ask because I know you know nothing.
Can I
I can only ask questions.
Wait.
I can only ask questions to people who has knowledge, not people who has got no knowledge. So ask me your question. Go ahead.
Can I ask you? What are we doing? What is the agenda of IPOB? What was the reason?
What agenda in what?
What was the real agenda of IPOB as an organization?
Agenda to do what?
What was the agenda? The reason why our Onyendu formed IPOB?
Onyendu formed IPOB to agitate for the freedom of Biafran people.
Okay. How many years have Onyendu been broadcasting in Radio Biafra? How many years now?
Nnamdi Kanu have been broadcasting since 2012.
Okay, thank you.
On Radio Biafra.
Okay. From that 2012 till last 7 to 8 months, are you telling me that you didn't listen to any or most of the teachings that Mazi is saying or talking about every day, every night? Do you listen from that 2012 till date? Are you a good scholar of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's teaching?
I'm not just a good, I was an ardent follower. I listened to almost all broadcasts.
What was the fundamental statement of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu each time he finished preaching or he starts preaching? What was one of the major fundamentals he normally says? Can you remind me?
Mazi have so many things he has said.
No, there is one thing he says. There is one thing he normally says whenever he is preaching.
That the only thing I can tell you is that he has always said that Radio Biafra is where we worship, and that Radio Biafra is, and that Biafra is our religion. So if there is any other thing, you can
let me tell you what makes people come to Nnamdi Kanu, our Onyendu. He said something. He said Biafra is even bigger than him. IPOB is something he is doing to liberate his people. That's why Radio Biafra came into existence. Everybody that is in IPOB, they are under obligation to make sure anything they can do so that this restoration will come to its logical conclusion. Let them do what? Do it. And remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said something. If you people don't see me destroy the zoo, that is a rhetorical speech. And what is he saying? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was talking, he talks in parable. Remember, before they went to his house in Afara in the name of Python dance, he said he is coming to Abuja with 1 million men. That puts in shivers into Nigerian army, and they invaded his house. That is a man with wisdom. Now he was kidnapped. Nobody in Kenya, no coordinator have been invited to Radio Biafra to even say anything concerning how Nnamdi Kanu entered Kenya. We are in a democracy. We are not doing authoritarian government. Nnamdi Kanu will tell you,
you are contradicting yourself here.
Wait, let me finish.
Go ahead.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come every Friday and tell you, bring any hard question for me to answer. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entered DSS custody the second time, not the first time, because the first time he entered, nobody was mentioning DOS or any other person. Even Kanu Takano, nobody knew him. It was this particular period and time, even before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entered the second time, nobody recognized all these Chinas and Woru and Co. They were just mentioned in a person. Now, nobody is bigger than any other person. Everybody's quota in this struggle is highly needed. Now, the major thing that we'll hear in Radio Biafra is, we are going to do this. DOS is not saying anything that will make people realize that we are still
you are
in
no
this
longer
agitation.
asking. You are no longer asking questions. Moderator, can I come in here?
I am coming now.
No. You have taken more than required time.
You have to ask me your own question because this is a debate.
So that he will reply you.
I asked him one question. What was the mantra?
So allow him to reply, please.
Well, let him reply.
Master Patrick, over to you.
Yeah, so I have listened to Mazi Tony, and everything he keeps saying is just lamentation. Typical autopilot character. One of their characteristics is lamentation. He hasn't said anything meaningful. He talked about fundamental whatever of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all that. And he keeps on going and going and keeps going and going. And as far as I'm concerned, Tony have not actually made any point that is grounded. Any reasonable point for me. Listen, allow me.
You say we should
I'm in a better position. Listen, I'm not in a better position. Listen, you have been talking, I didn't respond. Allow me to talk. Allow me to talk.
Talk.
Okay, that is the problem with
allow him, please. Allow him, Master Tony, please. Allow him. Okay, continue. Master Patrick.
Thank you so much for watching this video together with me. Like I said before, if it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you like what I do, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, leave your comment in the comment section. You are free to criticize, but let us do it always constructively. Remain blessed. I appreciate your massive support and I love and cherish each and every one of you. Until I meet you again in my next video, for now we say bye-bye.